Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your monthly Spirit Guide guidance reading. Grab a warm drink, find a comfy spot, and let's see what Spirit has to say. This reading is for mid-January 2025 to mid-February 2025, but if you found this video in a different timeline, then there is a message in here for you. Today we will be taking a look at your situation, what your guides want you to know, advice from your guides, and the outcome should you follow their advice. Then we will finish off the reading with our self-care card and our affirmation card as usual. All right, Capricorn, let's get into it. Okay. So we start off the reading here with your situation, what's going on with you, with the deprivation card. So there's something that you're not getting. There's something that you need or want that you don't have right now. Oh, Queen of Cups, Hierophant, High Priestess. Oh, wow. Okay. So for some of you, you are, I think, trying to connect more with spirit, with yourself, with your higher self, with spirituality, with your guides, God, universe, whatever you believe in and you're trying to connect with. I think that you're trying to do that right now. That's what you're focused on right now, is your spiritual practices, connecting more. So if that is you, this is a really positive energy to be in, because yeah, most people are going through it. It seems like, but it seems like you're feeling like you don't, like you're not good enough, or that you're not connected enough. And that's just silly. Oh, okay. All right. What your guides want you to know, you have Leap of Faith, the World, Queen of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. Okay. So what your guides want you to know here is a couple things. First of all, wherever you feel called to go, whatever you feel called to do, just follow that. Just follow that, okay? And then the other thing coming through here is that the only thing, you need to remember this, the only thing holding you back is yourself. That is what the Eight of Swords is really about, is that the only thing holding you back is yourself. So the only thing holding you back could be that you are convinced deep down that you are not connected spiritually, that you can't hear, spirit, that you can't feel spirit, that you can't see spirit. The only thing holding you back here is yourself thinking these negative things, okay? With the World and the Queen of Swords, I think what they want you to know here is that a new cycle is trying to begin for you here, okay? But you have to be really, really honest with yourself. And I know that is one of the hardest things to do in life, is to really, be like, shoot, I was the thing holding me back the whole time. Like, damn. But a new cycle wants to begin here, okay? It wants to come through for you. But again, if you got to be honest with yourself. You got to be honest with yourself. sometimes this doesn't always come through, but it's coming through right now. So this is a really, really interesting Queen of Swords card, okay? If you look down here in the corner, okay, there is a cup of water, which represents your emotions, okay? It represents her emotions, her heart, and it's in like this tiny little jail cell. And obviously that can be interpreted a bunch of different ways, but how it's coming out in this reading is that they're asking you to use a little bit more, to use more logic and less feeling. Okay. And I know that that's the opposite of usually what spirit will advise you to do, but sometimes we get so caught up in our emotions that they distract us from like what is really happening, what is really available to us. The choices that we can make, the paths that we can take, because something wants to come through. Like spirit is trying to connect with you. Okay. And I don't think that you're like completely disconnected either. I'm not saying that. But they are, whatever you want wants you back. Okay. If this is like a connection with spirit or some kind of spiritual practice or whatever this is here from you, it wants you back. Like just as much as you want it. Okay. But the only thing standing in your way is the way that you feel and think that you don't deserve or you can't have this thing. Okay. So moving on to the advice, and this is, I'm not going to lie, very confusing. But maybe when we pull the tarot, we'll figure it out. Deceit is your advice. Oh, okay. Stop lying to yourself. All right. Yeah, the devil. The Two of Cups. The Three of Wands. It's basically what I just said with what they want you to know. The advice is the exact same thing. But it's honestly, I'm not going to lie, a little bit of a harsher, spicier message. Once again, you are the only thing standing in your way. This devil, specifically in this deck, instead of having the two people with the chains around their necks and stuff like that, he has these strings attached to this person. So it's like he's pulling the strings. And this represents like your mind, self-doubt, illusions, things like that, toxic ways of thinking. But these lines are not solid. They're made of energy. They're made of it's like they're like see-through. They're like a ghost. Okay? So there is nothing, tying these negative ways of thinking and these negative self-talk and all that stuff. There's nothing tying that to you but like you just thinking them, basically. You know what I mean? Like you have what I'm saying here is you have the power to change this. It's funny because I'm trying not to be too harsh, but it's coming out very harsh. Like you have so much available to you. You have so much available to you. And the only thing standing in your way is you. So that is don't shoot the messenger, very interesting message. I wish it was a little softer. I'm not going to lie, because not everyone wants to hear, that they're the only thing standing in their way and to stop lying to themselves. But if you made it this far, thank you. I appreciate you. I promise it'll be worth it. Because sometimes there's things that we need to hear that we don't necessarily want to hear. But Spirit is trying to co-create with you. Look at this. They're trying to co-create with you. Okay? So what they want you to do is like pour more love into this. Okay? We got to get away from the negative self-talk, the negative emotions, And we have to really, and it takes work. It does. It's not, it doesn't just, you don't just think, oh, I want to be happy and I want to be, like able to go really deep into meditation and talk to my guides and this and that. And then it just happens overnight. It doesn't work like that. Things here in the 3D take time because it's physical down here. Okay. So you actually have to put in the work to get what you want. Okay. So get away from the negative self-talk, get away from the feeling of that you're unworthy, because you're not. That's silliness. It is. If you feel unworthy of anything at all, that is pure silliness, because you are worth everything. You are capable of anything, okay? You're not just, I feel like you're just, I feel like you are just something, like just a wife or just a mother or just a sister or just a daughter or just whatever. And it's like, who am I to want more and want all this? You can have anything. You deserve it all, okay? You are special, just like everybody else. Okay, so moving on to the outcome should you follow the advice. And this is where it gets really, really cool. You have life force. I've never gotten this card before. 10 of Wands, Hermit, Judgment. You have life force. So your life force is going to grow. You're going to get stronger, spiritually. I honestly, I don't know what else to say about this other than this is exactly where you're meant to go, exactly where you're meant to be. I think that this alleviates a lot of mental and emotional burdens for you if you can, get out of your own way here. And it helps you really realize the light that you have inside of you. We all have this available to us. Okay? It's not just other people, it's you as well. You're more than capable of connecting with, as much or as little as you want with your higher self, with your spirit guides, with God, the universe, source, whatever name you want to give it. Yeah, you have every chance. I feel like the life force card is such a deep, deep message, because it's like you gain so much inside. You gain so much energy from just getting out of your own way and allowing things to flow to you and away from you as they're meant to. Once we get out of our own way by those thoughts of, I'm not worthy, or I'm not capable, or I can't, or this will never happen. Once we get rid of those thoughts and we start thinking more positively, we start drawing in more of the thing that we want. More life source energy. Okay? This was a really, really cool message. I wish I got more messages like this, to be honest. I love messages about, spirituality and where you're at in your journey. So good for you, Capricorn. All you got to do is realize that these strings and this blindfold doesn't really exist. You know what I mean? All you got to do is look in the mirror and realize that those things don't, those negative thoughts and stuff, we don't need those. We can just get up and walk away towards, all this energy, the Hierophant and the High Priestess. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's a lot of spiritual connection. Okay, that is a lot of intuition. This is a lot of divine guidance. This is just, yeah. it's crazy that you got both of those. So this is all capable, or you're capable of all of this. It's all available here for you, okay? All you got to do is just get all that annoying human like self-talk out of your mind, and it's a practice. It happens little by little every day. You have to stick with it, right? And convince yourself like, I am worthy of this. I'm capable of this. I'm already doing this. You know what I mean? So really, really amazing message. I love, love, love that for you, Capricorn. Okay, so we're going to move on to our self-care and our affirmation card. The self-care card is something you can do in the next little while to practice self-care and show yourself a little bit of love. So self-care for Capricorn, please. Oh, shut the front door. Shut the front door. Connect with your ancestors. So, I mean, if that's not a sign that everything I just told you in this reading is true, then I don't know what is. Because a lot of these self-care cards are physical things. Like make yourself a meal, go out in nature, connect with animals, go to the doctor. Like a lot of the self-care cards are physical things. So for you to get this card with this message is honestly bonkers. Okay, so ask. This is telling you to ask. All you have to do is ask. And the answer will always be yes. Okay, so just, yeah, connect with your spirit guides, your ancestors, whoever you're trying to connect to, you just keep doing that. Okay? Wow, that is absolutely amazing. And ask too for them to help show you how to connect with them, to give you opportunities to connect with them, okay? Don't be afraid to ask for exactly what you want. Chances are you're going to get it here. That's, wow, amazing, 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 amazing. All right, and last but certainly not least, we are going to take a look at your affirmation. So affirmation for Capricorn for the next little while, please. It's safe to slow down, relax, and let go. So look at that. Wow, that is absolutely beautiful. I love this this affirmation for you. It's safe to slow down, relax, and let go. I think that is really what this boils down to, is letting go of just like an old way of thinking and stuff like that, and really just allowing yourself to kind of connect and move on here. So absolutely beautiful messages, Capricorn. That's what I have for you today. I hope this reading has been insightful. Until next time, remember, you are smart, kind, beautiful, and brave. Bye, my friend.